If you are a beginner and don't know how where to start learning English, and then this video is exactly for you. So many people tell us start making sentences, but they never explain how to do it. And as a beginner, we don't know even how to the basics make basic structure, and we don't know where to start or how to make simple sentence. Right. So if you are serious about improving your English, so trust me and watch this video till the end. And in this video I will show you which YouTube channel I personally watched, and it helps me a lot, and I hope it help you too. And as you can see, I have started writing a diary. And in this diary, I write what I need to practice every day and what I have completed. And it really helps me stay organized and track my progress and stay consistent with my English learning. And whenever I complete a task, I feel happy because I can see that I am making progress. And little by little, sometimes I also write the new words that I learn and the mistakes I make while speaking, and the thing I need to improve. And this way, I don't forget what I have learned, and I know exactly what I should focus on next. So in this, I think writing a diary is a very good habit, and especially if you are learning English, and it doesn't have to be perfect, but just write whatever comes to your mind. And even if you make mistakes, so don't worry, you will learn from them. And with regular practice, your writing and speaking skills will improve. And now you can see that I am going to read a book, and nowadays I am reading Atomic Habits, and it is a very helpful book, and it's easy for me to understand, and I really enjoy reading it because I learn something new every day. And reading is a very good habit, and especially if you want to improve your English, and it helps you learn new vocabularies and understand sentence structure, improve your grammar naturally, and build your confidence while speaking English. And to be honest, sometimes I come across words that I can't read or pronounce clearly. So whenever that happens, I don't skip those words. Instead, I write them down in my notebook and search from their pronunciation on Google. And I listen on the correct pronunciation a few times and then repeat the words until I can pronounce it confidently. So after that, I also search for the meaning of the word and try to make my own sentence and use it. And this helps me remember to the words for a long time. And I think this is one of the best way to improve both vocabulary and pronunciation. And I don't try to finish the book quickly, and I read slowly because I want to understand every idea. And if you don't understand a paragraph, and I read it, and there is no hurry, and my goal is not just to complete the book, but I learn something from every day. So after reading, I spend a few minutes thinking about what I have learned. And sometimes I write a short summaries and in my notebook, and sometimes I try to explain the ideas in English, and this give me extra speaking practice and help me in think in English. And now you can see this is my old vocabulary notebooks, and I wrote a lot of vocabularies words in this notebook a few years ago. But to be honest, I don't remember most of these words now, and I think I only remember a few of them because I didn't revise them regularly. And that's why I have started revising to this notebook again. And I believe that learning a new words is not enough, and if you don't revise them, you will forget them after sometimes. So nowadays I am trying to revise a few pages every day, and in this notebook I have written many useful and commonly used vocabulary words. and some of them I found on Google and some I learned from YouTube videos. And whenever I found a useful words, I immediately wrote it down, so and that I could revise it later. And as you can see, I have also added a root word and is this notebook in this notebook. And root words are very helpful because they make it easier to understand and remember many vocabularies words. And at the same time, and once you learn the meaning of the root words, you can often guess the meaning of many others English words that are related to it. So I think root word is very helpful to remember any vocabulary words. And whenever I revise a words, I don't just read is it meaning. I also try to make my own sentence and use that words, and this helps me remember it for a much longer time. And it also improve my speaking skills. And I know that when we are a beginners, so we don't know how to make English sentences, and we don't know how to use sentence pattern or how to speak daily use English, right? And we really want to learn from the basics, but we don't know where to start. And when I was a beginner, I had the same problems. I watched so many videos and searched on Google and asked many people for advice. And I just wanted to find one place where I could learn sentence pattern step by step and without getting confused. So I think this video, I am going to share the YouTube channel that helped me a lot. I used to watch this channel regularly, and when I was learning how to make English sentences, the channel name is Fluenta Institute. I found it very helpful, and on this channel there is a complete playlist with around 68 videos. And this is best thing about this playlist is that you don't just watch the videos, you also practice speaking with the teachers, and the teacher give you a sentence pattern and ask you to make your own sentences and gives you time to speak. Because of this, you don't just learn English, you actually practice speaking it. And if you watch those videos regularly and practice honestly, I am sure you will become much better at making English sentence. And of course, you also have to practice by yourself every day. And just watching the video is not enough. And this is the most important things I want to tell you. You will never improve your English speaking if you don't speak. So if you have to open your mouth and practice, you will make mistakes, and that's completely normal. And every English learners makes mistakes in the beginning, and don't wait until your English becomes perfect. Start speaking with the English and you already know, make simple sentences and practice English every day and keep improving little by little. And that is exactly how I started English learning speaking journey, and I am still learning every day. And so if you are a beginner and you don't know where to start, so you can watch that playlist and practice along with it. But remember, the real improvement comes from your own daily practice. The more you speak, the more confident you will become. So don't be afraid of making mistakes, and just keep practice and keep learning and never give up. And so don't compare yourself with anyone, and anyone learns at their own pace, and the only person you should compare yourself with is the person you were yesterday. And remember, fluency doesn't come in a day, it comes from small efforts and made every single day. And even if you practice for just 15 or 20 minutes and don't do it consistently, because consistency is more important than studying for hours once a week, right? So thank you so much for watching this video, and if you found this video helpful, so don't forget like, share and subscribe to the channel, and bye bye.